We have with us head coach Landry Kozmalski, number 50, Michael Caprice, and number 23, Vinny D'Angelo. Just to start off, Coach, love to get your thoughts on the game.
First off, congrats to Keene State, great year, 28-2. They blew us away on film. We learned what they're all about last year, so I know it's disappointing for them, but I thought, from our side, our guys came out really locked in, really ready to go. We've been practicing for, the whole week. We're kind of ready to play, and you saw that tonight. I think it was just, when we said in the locker room, just a total team effort. 4 guys in double figures, 1 guy with 8, everyone off the bench playing well. Everyone helped prepare for it, so it was all the stuff we've been doing that no one's seen the last few days showed tonight.
For any of you guys, how big was the loss last year in motivating this performance tonight?
I mean, like any loss at the end of the year, it stings more than usual. And we knew Keene was a really talented team, really well coached, and when we saw them, that we would be matched up with them in the Sweet 16, it kind of gives you an extra kick to get ready throughout the week, because you don't want to lose another one at home in front of all the fans to them, and so I think it just gave us a little bit more urgency to get them back, and I'm just happy we came out and executed and were able to do that.
Landry, what did that playing those 2 bigs in the first half? What did that do for you?
Well, we just, our associate coach Shane Leffler identified it. We haven't been doing that lately, and he thought against them it could work just because of matchups on D, and also attacking them inside. And we thought we'd give it a try early and see, and it went like we hoped.
Yeah.
Which was, Mike and George were able to, get it inside. We were able to guard them well enough, match up and guard them, and then, it looks like we were plus 13 on the glass, so that I think it helped in that regard too.
Michael, what's the key to a matchup against a guy like Jeff Hunter, leads the country in double doubles, and Coach, I guess you could also follow up on that.
Shane does a great job, the scout, so he's kind of keeping tendencies in the back of his mind, in the back of my mind. He's a lefty, so obviously he wants to come back to the left hand, and then he works really hard in glass, and so it's really important to hit him early, hit him often, so that kind of try and wear him down so he stops going a little bit.
Did you see him getting frustrated as the game went on? Like I did.
Not really that. It seemed like a lot of them, they're kind of getting tired, which is what we try and do. Our push is constant to try and wear out teams. So I noticed that more than anything.
Landry, is that what this is?
Yeah, we want to keep
push,
going.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. I looked out. Our guys were tired, but I thought they were more tired. We just wanted to keep going, And, going back to Hunter, he's a terrific player. I actually said to him in the answering line, I thought it was his last year. He said, I got 1 more year.
Okay.
So, I hope it's in a different bracket next year. I've done that 3 years in a row. But I think Mike did a great job on him. George did a great job boxing him. He got 2 rebounds. I was pissed about both of them. We wanted to give him 0. We did a great job overall. He's a very good player.
12 and 6.
Yeah, he's a very good player.
Wow.
Vinny, the teams that do like to go, do you like that? Do you like to try to use that against them?
Yeah, one of our 4 goals that Landry talks about before every game is attack for 40, and that's what we do every game, every practice. And so when teams like to do that, we always say attack the attacker, and so do enjoy it.
I'm laughing when you asked that question because my wife asked me the other day, what's Keene like? And I was like, they're really fast. And she's like, so are we going to slow down? I was like, no, we're going to push. And she was like, why? But that's just what we do.
So is that going to be the plan tomorrow with a team that's even faster?
Are they faster than Keene?
They have a higher tempo than Keene does.
Really? Yeah. We're going to play our game. I think theirs a little different because they play, zone and switching Ds and stuff. So, I think sometimes that can maybe slow the pace a little bit. But yeah, we like to play with teams that want to get up and down. That's the way we like to play.
I was going to ask you about that matchup. What do how do you see that playing out?
I can't really speak to it yet. I need to learn more. Watched them today. This is the first time I've seen them in person, obviously. They're very dangerous. I think they're well coached. I think they got some depth, athletic, versatile. So I mean, we're gonna get ready tonight, tomorrow morning, and you know, try to keep it simple. There's not a ton of time, but we'll be ready for what they're gonna bring.
You going home tonight or gonna stay?
It's TBD, I guess.
Okay.
Joe was asking what the wrinkles are, asking me, and I don't know what the wrinkles are in terms of going 24 hours later. How much do you assign an assistant who's already well scouted nickels, or what are the wrinkles?
Yeah, I mean, we try to, we don't, I think everyone does it the same. We just don't want to be caught, like now we're starting from scratch. We've been doing some background on both teams, Stockton and Nichols, and so I think now Shane's gonna, bear down and do all nickels, and he'll, just like he did last week, and we'll be ready for what they do tomorrow.
And walk through tomorrow.
Yeah,
Is
well,
that how you do it?
yes, yeah,
Let's talk about the job you guys did on Guido, who pretty much chewed you guys up last year.
yeah,
The Colin Shaw kid did it. I thought he did a fantastic job.
yeah. Colin and George were great. Yeah, we switched it in the second half because George had 2 fouls, and I think we just, he is a great player. You saw he could draw some fouls, some of which we disagreed with, but he's just a crafty offensive guy, and he's got length. He can shoot over you. So we just tried to do our work early, make it really tough for him to catch it where he wanted.
You also forced him, he tapped out early, right? I think it was like 3 or 4 minutes into the game where he caught himself out.
I don't know.
Later
We,
than
we,
that.
we, def- we
Later than that,
definitely
okay.
noticed he was getting tired, and that's why we wanted to keep pushing. I noticed he took a longer break than usual. So, yeah, I mean, I think our push did what we had hoped it would do.
Guys, what do you say to each other? Beginning of the game, it seemed like they came out really hard. I told people, said they were the more physical team for about 60 seconds in this game. What are you saying to each other in that first minute to kind of get back on track and hit them back?
I think the message was to share early, just talk, get our energy up through that, just simple stuff, calling mind, calling help. And that sort of fuels us to hit and get more physical. We came out wanting to set the tone, and, I guess the first minute didn't go that way, but I thought we responded very
The
well.
other 39 were just fine.
Yeah. And I gotta give a shout out to all those guys who came off the bench with like 5 minutes ago. They prepped us so well throughout the week, just gave us a great scout, got us really, really ready, gave us a great look before today all week. So I gotta give a shout out to all those guys. It's awesome.
Landry, your reserves played, I thought, a lot better today than they did maybe last weekend. Took them a little bit to get used to the style. What was the work this week? How did you see the rest of the team, maybe the guys who weren't the stars, work this week and prepare for this?
Well, just like Vinny said, I mean, some of the guys that got in there at the end, they were more prepping us for Keene, and they gave us a tremendous look. I mean, Devin Berger was great, Toby Thornburg, Matt Muller, like they were just, you saw our guys kind of knew it was coming today because they were so true to the scout. So it's good they got in and, got to play, and, they're all, we said, we've got a really good team, we're really deep. It's just right now, here's our rotation, but we have a lot of good players. So I'm glad they got in, did well. They deserve it because they've been working like dogs the whole week.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, there's something else. Great, thanks guys.
Okay, thanks. You guys good?